Yo, what is up, everybody? It's Peace. Welcome to another video. So, got third place with Tearlaments last night, and as you guys can probably see on the videos that I posted of the matches, some of the awesome plays that I was able to make. I didn't record two of the rounds. One of them was against Vanadium, and I was able to break the board. It was so amazing. That was up against Chad. But anyway, this deck performed phenomenal. I'm glad with some of the changes. Still 40 cards, though. I changed a couple of the engines, so let's just get into it. So main deck, like I said, 40 cards. So 3 Rhino Heart, one of each of the names, 3 Tearlaments Kashtira, and 3 Kashtira Fenrir. So all of these are at 3. You need to, this is the max you can play. So you play it for consistency reasons. Really strong. What I really like about this deck is the ability to use the Destiny Hero engine. So this makes your Dangerous, which gives you access to Beatrice, which can give you anything. Denier also not only gives you a third name for you to fuse into Dangerous, it also puts an extra body on board and recycles a Malicious. So just by having this in your deck, you get 2 more bodies. We play more than 1 rank 6, which actually came up today. Spoilers. So you're not just summoning Beatrice with your Destiny Hero Malicious. You can actually summon others. But also with the fact that SP Little Knight is so game-breaking, extra bodies go a really long way with this deck, and I just love breaking boards with this. We are playing a small Bystial package. This isn't really a meta call. I just feel like this goes really well with the Tearlaments engine. During one of the games, I don't know if I was recording it or not, but I had to banish a Shiren from my graveyard, so I was just like, okay, this is no longer in the game anymore. But in order to play, I made that executive decision to banish it, and I believe I did win that match. But yeah, your Magnamut can search your Destrudo. So this is a new addition to the deck. I didn't like using the Punk package anymore to give me my level 3 tuner. Paying half my life points is okay, and Magnamut can search this, so we're playing Destrudo now. Still main decking the 2 Shufflers. Some people side deck these, but I like them in the main, and you can recycle them with Cypher and Little Omega, which is really nice. Next up, the small Danger package. We play 1 Danger Nessie and 1 Danger Mothman. The Nessie came up. I made Garura in tournament, which was nice. I also made Kaleido Heart with it as well. Just having extra Aquas in the main deck is really nice because we're not playing the King of the Swamp package. I just think that's a brick. And then Danger Mothman gives you a level 4 body for free. It's an insect, so you can make Mud Dragon. It's just really versatile. Next up, we do play 1 Unchained Soul of Shyama. So this can pop one of your set monsters. I popped a face down Rhino Heart in tournament, or it can pop one of your face down Tearlaments spells or traps. So it summons itself out as a level 6 body, and in addition to that, it also pops one of your Tearlaments cards so that you can actually either use their effect to fuse or to search. So really good with that. And then the bonus effect on the field is also crazy. Like, you'll look at this list and you'll see a lot of monsters and you're like, what's your out to back row and stuff? Shyama is just another one of the examples that can out back row, because its on-field effect is you can target a card on your field, and on resolution it will destroy that card, and then you can destroy a spell or trap on the field. So insane. So yeah, so like on the field it can pop another one. Jet Synchron, this is really nice to get cards that you don't want in your hand out of your hand. In addition to that, it puts that extra body on board. If you mill it, that's great. You can always summon it out and force something because SP Little Knight exists. But in addition to that, you play a lot of level 7 bodies, so you can synchro to make your Cypher and Little Omega with it, which I think is a really powerful card. I was able to tuck back a Trivi Karma, shout out to Marcelo, to do another search on my opponent's turn, and that gave me my follow-up that I needed for the next turn. And then last for the monsters, 2 Gamma Seal in the main deck. This is another Aqua that you can make Kaleido Heart really easily with, and it gives you going second cards that are also treated as engine pieces. So that's why I played those, and it was great all day. I was able to make Kaleido Heart with Gamma Seal. So heavy on the monsters, but with the mill deck, you're going to want to have the best suite of monsters that you possibly can. So that is that. Next up for the spells, not too many this time. Super Poly is just a great board breaker, making all kinds of stuff in your extra deck. 3 Planet for consistency, 3 Scream for consistency. I never really appreciated Scream all that much while we had access to all the other cards in the archetype. But as time has gone on, Scream is just phenomenal. The ability to chain block your normal summon, to mill cards during your opponent's turn and reduce their attack. The attack reduction comes up so often. It's amazing. And in addition to that, being able to... wait, I already said search a trap and then reduce the attack. Milling on both turns, blocking your normal chain blocking your normal summon Rhino Heart. Like, it's just really, really awesome, and you want to see it. Next up, the one of Trivia Karma. The one of Meta Noise now. I like Meta Noise because it's not only Foolish Burial, but yeah, Books of Moon. And then the 2 Celiac. So not main decking Heartbeat or Crime or anything like that anymore, although sometimes I do miss those, but those do come in from the side deck. So first up, extra deck, let's start off with the fusion monsters. So we do play the Mud Dragon, the Garura. So these are good Super Poly targets, but a lot of times you're making these as part of your combo. This can climb up into your Xyz place, which is really nice. And then I even made a Beatrice in tournament with the Garura as material. I gotta get a secret copy. Next up, Destiny Hero Dangerous. The other level 6 target that you have, it just takes a Dark Monster, which is the Tearlaments monster, and a Destiny Hero monster. So any one of your 3 targets can make this, and it has an effect that's actually a quick effect. You can discard a card from your hand to increase your attack power and dump a Destiny Hero monster from your deck to the graveyard. So if you only mill 1 Malicious and you fuse with it to make your Dangerous, you can actually send any card from your deck to the graveyard as a quick effect to dump the Malicious back into the graveyard and make your essentially Beatrice live, because you can banish the Malicious that you dump. Next up, the Predaplant Dracostapelia. Oof, look at that rarity collection. Thank you so much, Konami. And then finally, the Tearlaments Kaleido Heart. This is your boss monster. You want to summon this as much as possible. Sky Crisis managed to bounce this back into my extra deck, so I made sure to summon it again on the following turn because this is just so oppressive, especially with your Celiac live. So those were all the fusions, only 5. You only need 5. Next up, Synchros. I played a heavy Synchro package, actually, especially since there's only 2 tuners in the deck. The Jet Synchron and the Destrudo. But I love Cyframe Lord Omega, and Baron de Fleur is amazing. The new awesome thing with SP Little Knight is you can banish your Baron off of it, and then when it comes back, since it's technically a new face-up card, because it left the field as a face-up card... Well, what I'm trying to say is that the negate is turned on once again if it leaves the field, because it's now considered like this face-up card again. And then Omega, I really like the not the first effect, the effect that during your opponent's standby phase, you can target a banished card and put it into the graveyard. So that is really useful as well for recycling Trivia Karmas and stuff like that. Now, this is an Xyz deck, so we do play 1 rank 2, the Totally Awesome, the Time Thief Redoer, the Bahamut Shark. These are really necessary. Always make your Bahamut Shark in the extra monster zone because you don't really care about it. You can just link it off. Yeah, like there's nothing ever that you'll need for follow-up on this. And the Bahamut Shark can be used as link material for all the link materials that you play. I've found that if you make this in the main monster zone, you run out of room really fast. But yeah, Time Thief Redoer is just for triggering your Sharon. Next up, the rank 6s, Wallow and Beatrice, the Lady of the Eternal. So I in that Vanadium match, I summoned the Wallow to Monster Reborn, their Baron de Fleur that I had already outed, and that was just scoop phase right there. So that was crazy. And then obviously Beatrice can send any card from your deck to the graveyard. No Zeus, but you don't really need it. Finally, the links, 3 links. So I cut the Cross Sheep. There's nothing really that we want to Monster Reborn. So IP Masquerena, because IP Masquerena into either of these is phenomenal. Sprite Sprint for dumping your Merrily. I think that's your only level 2 target in the entire deck and side deck. And then SP Little Knight. Shout out to Team Bad Cards. Thank you so much for the birthday present and the sleeves, by the way. But yeah, this card's crazy. It's awesome, and I can't say enough good things about this card. It's just really a shame that it was a secret rare and no other rarities, so it's kind of a high barrier to entry. I like to consider myself a budget player for life, but having an SP Little Knight kind of laughs in the face of that. Side deck, Nibiru, the Primal Being token. I was able to prevent my opponent from burning me when the clock was approaching. They were trying to go into Gaga Cowboy, and I was able to Nibiru them, which was really nice. Double Pankratops. Pankratops is just absolutely insane. Every time I see this card, it's crazy. I kind of want to play a going second strategy just so I can play down Wrestler Pankratops. It's a level 7 too, like so good. Double Phantasme, speaking of level 7s, it's just to get to your other hand traps, basically, when you're going against the Link deck. Like I've seen in other people's deck profiles, most decks that you want to put Phantasme in, you're also putting in Nibiru if your Drolls are also not already in, which is another cool thing. So just a bunch of going second cards and board breakers for the monsters in the side deck. One spell in the side deck. I opted not to play like Cosmic Cyclone or Lightning Storm or anything like that. This one's searchable off of Trivia Karma and stuff. And when it goes to the graveyard by a card effect, you can add back one of your trap cards that's in the graveyard. So it's just really cool. And yeah, I actually managed to search this in draw phase with the Trivia Karma in one of the matches because a bunch of stuff was going on in draw phase because I forgot which standby phase they had. I think it was their Baron effect that I was just trying to like not let go through or something like that. But I just wanted to make sure I did that in draw phase, which was really funny because this card's awesome. And then the one crime, if you're going first, you're generally going to put this in. And if you're going second, you're generally going to put this in because most meta decks have some sort of back row that can be outed. But yeah, going first, setting up a Solemn Judgment is great. This helped me against my Trap Tricks opponent when he was trying to out one of the floodgates that I have not revealed yet in the side deck, which is There Can Be Only One. So this is at 1, but when you see it, it's really cool because you play a bunch of different types, and yeah, sometimes it just gives a huge crutch to your opponent, and they can't out it. So really nice. And then I wish I had room for 3, but Anti-Spell is just another going first card. I thought about playing like Judgments or something crazy like that, but I think Anti-Spell, with the standard tier board, Anti-Spell just prevents your opponent from being able to crack it, and then you just automatically win on the follow-up. So it's basically just an auto win like Floodgates are meant to be. But I opted to play the TC Boo over the third Anti-Spell because this is just hilarious. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, most of the matches with this deck from last night are going to be up on the channel already. I'll be posting each one every day. So if you're just only seeing this video right now, go back on the channel and subscribe first off, and then go ahead and check out some of the matches that I posted for this deck. There's probably better players for this deck, but this will just give you some insight on what the cards do and how they interact and stuff. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe for the next one. Bye-bye.